And that's the thing. We have to shift. We need to, and that's with any Christian argument, because Christians don't have, especially, I mean, these types of Christians, they don't have the intellectual honesty to be consistent with their standards. They will apply a standard to Islam that they don't apply to themselves. So if you recall, maybe 6-7 years ago, definitely before a lot of the debates that I've done, Christians, their go-to move is what? Criticizing the morality of Islam, criticizing warfare, criticizing slavery, criticizing polygyny, criticizing whatever. A moral argument against Islam. Now you'll notice that they don't really engage in that as much. Why? Because we pointed out, many du'at pointed out that, hey, look, the Bible also has these teachings. The Bible also has these teachings. It's found throughout the Old Testament. And the Christian response to that, oh, well, that doesn't count. Because the Old Testament, it's been abrogated and has been fulfilled. And that's the Old Covenant. It's no longer applicable. So it's not like Islam. And then people like me pointed out that, well, actually, according to your theology, the God of the Old Testament is the same as the God of the New Testament. And the God of the New Testament, according to you, is Jesus, as part of the Trinity, a triune God. So it's Jesus who's commanding slavery. It's Jesus who's commanding genocide by wiping out Amalek, for example. It's Jesus who is commanding slavery and more, and more. Capital punishment, stoning, lashing. Like, all of this is being commanded by Jesus. Minor marriage. So they don't use this argument anymore. Why? Because we pointed out the moral argument against Islam. Because we point out that if you had a consistent standard, your books and your religion would be twice as condemned as Islam and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Checkmate, over, it's done. No, they don't use this argument anymore. We have to do the same thing now with the Islamic dilemma, and they're not used to that. They're not used to that. They're used to being interrogators and barking these nonsensical accusations of contradiction against Muslims. And then Muslims are struggling to figure out, what the heck are they even talking about? Like, what is this argument even? This is so stupid. And they're taking advantage of that as, oh, see, we've stumped the Muslims. They don't even know how, they're so defeated that they can't even respond. So now I think it's important to transition to a different phase, focusing on the Christian dilemma, focusing on applying this standard of confirmation to their books, to the New Testament, and pointing out that, as David did, they don't believe that the Bible confirms the Bible. They don't believe that the Gospels confirm the Gospels. And you can extend that. Does Paul confirm the Gospels? Does Paul confirm the Old Testament, or vice versa? Now, let's see them squirm and struggle. Already they're doing it, because I posted some of these points on Twitter, and each Christian has a different response. They are lost. They're in panic mode, as I mentioned.